Hi yo, I'm Derek for Entertainment Stew and I'd like to welcome you to Overthinking. In this episode, we'll be focused on whether or not Team Plasma's plight was a righteous one. In the 5th gen of the Pokemon games, which includes the games Pokemon Black and White, as well as Black 2 and White 2, the main antagonists are Team Plasma. Team Plasma is a group aimed at liberating Pokemon from their trainers, as they view the ownership of Pokemon as oppressive to the Pokemon themselves. Throughout the game, the gym leaders, your allies, and intellectuals like the local professor, Professor Juniper, argue that Pokemon and people are friends, and at many times the friendship between the player and his lead Pokemon are tested by one of the leaders of Team Plasma, N, during which you prove to him that you and your Pokemon are indeed close. In the final showdown with the team, they attempt to free all the Pokemon from the PC system before you eventually stop them. For obvious reasons, Team Plasma never explicitly says what many of us were probably thinking the entire time playing the game. Does Team Plasma actually have an ethical point? It's never brought up in the game because this would obviously put the player on Team Plasma's side. Within the confines of the game, all of your friends wonder how Team Plasma could think that owning Pokemon is hurtful to them, as trainers build a special bond with their Pokemon over time. All Team Plasma would have to do is show that we are forcing them to fight for our amusement. I know what you're saying, but just think about it. We find them in their natural habitat and attempt to capture them. During that process, they put up a fight and a mostly vain attempt not to be captured. Eventually, yes, they warm up to their trainer, but using that as justification is like arguing how some slave owners bonded with their slaves. So, does this mean Team Plasma was right? Well, it might not be that simple. It seems whenever this argument is presented, we tend to undervalue the agency of the Pokemon themselves and the implied scale of power Pokemon wield in shaping the world. It's never anywhere stated in the Pokemon universe explicitly, but I think we can infer that Pokemon in-game universe functions similarly to the dinosaurs in Dinotopia. For those who haven't read the books, the dinosaurs in Dinotopia are used as transportation, labor, and a host of other seemingly menial services despite being just as intelligent, if not more so, than humans. They do this because proving themselves physically elicits serious physiological satisfaction for these dinosaurs. The same can be seen as implied for Pokemon as well. Pokemon seem to benefit physically as well as psychologically from their relationship with people. They grow at faster rates, have a higher chance of reaching maturity through evolution, and breed excessively well. Additionally, drawing from the manga and anime, battling a wild Pokemon is less about subjugating its will and more akin to proving that you as a trainer are capable enough to raise them. The in-game mechanic for trading Pokemon requiring a certain number of gym badges reinforces this point. Lastly, many Pokemon, especially legendaries, often control fundamental forces of nature that logically should be beyond the control of humanity. The only way humans can exert any sort of control or influence over Pokemon that powerful is if they are allowing us. The fact that Pokemon both in-game as well as in the manga or the anime retain their decision-making capabilities and still have a sense of will even after being captured attests to this fact. Pokemon seem to be sentient beings that make conscious decisions on their own. While this may not be expressed in the games, that seems to be mostly due to the limitations of how the games are designed. But of course, that's just one way of thinking about it. If you have another way, put it in the comment section below and start a discussion. Want to see more videos like this? Like and subscribe. This has been Derek for Entertainment Stew, signing off.